Nuno, how are you?
Hey, good, and you?
Good. Thanks for doing this in English. This is your champ, so good
Yeah,
for
I'm
you.
gonna, I'm gonna, I'm gonna try give my best. So,
Awesome. Awesome. Well, I'm just curious about the position change and getting more time on the wing. Is that something that you've done some before? And just what you think about it.
yeah, I've played on the wing, in the youth teams. So I'm a little bit used to it. When we were under 16, 17s, 18s, I played a lot of games at left wing, right wing. So for me, it's normal to play up there. Um, any position on the midfield. I feel comfortable, and I'm gonna play where the coach thinks it's the best for me. So I'm trying to give my best.
Great. And just one more about changing to number 77. Is that a number you wore in Benfica? And what was the significance of that?
It's a very special number for me because it's the year my mom was born, uh, 1977. So when I start being a pro, um, I chose the number, and I kept it for my entire career, and it was good to the for the club letting me use it, so I feel comfortable now, and it's my favorite number of them all.
What's her name?
Alexandra.
Okay, Eric, you want to spell that for me? Where's Eric?
It's Alexandra,
Oh,
but
Alexandra.
with a
Okay.
little accent on it.
Okay. Thank you.
Great. Let's go to Willie P.
Hey, Nuno, just kind of dovetailing off of Carol's first question, what differently is Christian Latanzio asking of you? I mean, I know you came in here middle part of last season. What is different about he's asking of you in terms of your role with the team?
No, he just wants the best for the team, as we all want. Um, and if he thinks the best is for me to play on the wing, I agree, and I just want to be on the pitch, uh, and help the team to get the most wins as possible. So on the wing, in the midfield, I feel comfortable either way. So I'm good with it.
We know that Christian takes a very individualized approach with everybody in terms of going over what needs to improve. What were some parts of your game that he or you identified that need to improve year over year in terms of what you need to get better at?
No, he always says to me that I don't need to impress anyone on the club. They know my capability, my skills, my quality as a player, and just he wants me to improve every day, uh, get into his ideas as much as possible. So that's what I'm trying to do every day, every training, every game, and that's what he asked me. He asked me to do. So I'm trying to do it.
Thank you.
Thanks, Willie P. Let's go to Jason, and then we'll go to Arturo after that.
Hi, Nuno. I'm Jason. Good to see you. I'm curious just about the preseason process for you guys. You have another friendly coming up this weekend. Is it a situation where you like, hey, we need this, we need more time to prepare before the season starts, or are some of you guys just getting anxious and really wanted the season to start at this point?
No, I think we're all anxious for the first game. The preseason is long. We are feeling good since the beginning of the preseason. We are improving every day, and we feel ready to go. We have one more game on Saturday to get ready, but I think if the first game of MLS was Saturday, we were ready to go. So we are looking forward to the first game, and give happiness to the fans, and to get a win.
Thanks. That's all I have. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jason. Arturo, you're up.
Hey, Nuno, nice to see you. So continuing the talk on the preseason, you guys have had a pretty, results-wise, a pretty positive preseason, 2 wins, 2 draws. What do you think has been the catalyzer for you guys? And, what's your biggest takeaway from this positive preseason in terms of results?
I think preseason is not so much about results, but about performance, the way the coach wants us to play the game. And I think that way we are doing the things pretty well. We are getting better every friendly game. This one against Independence, I think it was a great one, where we could really feel that we were doing the right things on the pitch. And the results, they are more important on the league. I think for now it's way better to do a great game, a great performance, and try to do what the coach wants. So
thank you.
Thanks, Arturo. All right, let's circle back. We'll go to Willie P, and then we'll go to Carol.
Hey, Nuno, I just wanted to ask about what it was like to not only play in front of fans, but to score in front of fans and having the opportunity to be able to do that again this week. I know that it probably hits a little different than some of the closed-door friendlies you guys have played.
yeah, I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing to have them on the stands. We missed playing on the bank. It's been a long time since our last game on the bank, so we are looking forward to have them again in the stadium. And I think the first game is going to be a lot of people as well. So for me personally, I can't wait to start.
All right, Carol.
I was just curious what you think about the new kits and how you feel about wearing purple.
Personally, I think they are amazing. I really loved the black one last year. It was my favorite, but looking at this kid, I think the people that didn't saw it personally, they are not with the same idea as we are. But when we put them on, they look way better than the pictures. I think it's amazing. The club did a great job. It's a really, really good kid.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, Carol. We'll go to Michaela now. He's going to do some in Portuguese, Nuno, so you can answer in Portuguese if you'd like.
Okay.
Boa tarde, Nuno. Tá me escutando?
Boa tarde, tô sim.
Sou o Mikael. Desculpa não poder ligar a câmera, estou no trabalho, mas sou do Charlotte FC Brasil. Queria te
Tranquilo.
perguntar um pouco do futebol português, que é onde você jogou a maior parte da sua carreira. Queria saber qual que é a maior diferença que tem para o futebol aqui da MLS.
Eu acho que a maior diferença do futebol português para o futebol americano é que aqui tem muitas transições, muito jogo partido, apesar de estar a melhorar um pouco. Há muitas oportunidades para fazer golo, muitas oportunidades no último terço do campo, mas comparado com o futebol português é mais estático. Provavelmente as equipas a jogar mais com o resultado. E depois temos sempre a diferença dos clubes, dos clubes ditos grandes e dos clubes pequenos. Quando um clube grande vai jogar contra um clube pequeno, é sempre mais difícil para o clube pequeno. Aqui na MLS não existe isso, por causa dos tetos salariais e das regras que toda a liga tem. E acho que isso faz do campeonato americano muito mais competitivo, porque o primeiro pode ganhar ao último e o último ao primeiro. Acho que essas são as principais diferenças.
E tem
Mikael,
bastante gente que...
Mikael, real
Wait,
quick,
yeah, go ahead.
we're just going to let Eric just give a quick little English translation for those in English that are still on, just so they
that's
know
fine.
everything.
So basically, Mikael asked Nuno what the biggest differences are between Portuguese soccer or the Portuguese league and MLS. And Nuno was talking about how MLS soccer is a lot more about transitions. There are a lot more broken plays, and that leads into a lot more scoring opportunities. Whereas in Portugal, the game is perhaps more tactically refined, and the win or the result is much more at the forefront of I guess the coaches. Nuno, you added something afterwards that escapes me. I think that was pretty much it, but I think you said something at the end as well. Oh yeah,
I talked about the difference between the big clubs and the smaller clubs. That
Yeah,
doesn't happen here.
I think that's a really important point. You know, in Europe, you have big clubs and you've got smaller clubs. That's the case in Portugal with 3 big clubs. And then you have the minnows. So it's really tough for those smaller clubs to get results, where here in Major League Soccer, there's parity. And so that levels the competition.
Cool. Thanks, Eric. Mikael, keep going.
Eu falei com vários jogadores, inclusive o Vini, vários jogadores brasileiros aqui na MLS, e todos eles me falaram que foi uma grande surpresa para eles chegar aqui e ver como a liga é competitiva e é mais difícil do que pensaram que ia ser. Para você também foi essa surpresa? E como que o pessoal em Portugal vê a MLS? Você acha que é uma liga fraca ou o pessoal lá já sabe que é uma liga competitiva e que está crescendo bastante?
Respondendo à primeira pergunta, para mim sim, foi uma grande diferença, um grande abre-olhos, porque nós em Portugal, sinceramente não, por causa também do horário que difere muito de país para país, não temos muita oportunidade para ver os jogos da MLS, não temos muita ideia daquilo que é o campeonato. Pensamos sempre que é uma liga mais fraca comparada com as ligas europeias. Mas assim que cheguei aqui reparei que isso era mentira e que é uma liga muito competitiva, pelo que já referi antes, pela igualdade que cada equipa tem, e pela qualidade também que os jogadores têm. Há muitos jogadores com qualidade nesta liga, e a liga está a crescer cada vez mais ano após ano, e eu próprio já senti isso dentro do campo. Respondendo à segunda pergunta, foi aquilo também que eu já disse. As pessoas, como há uma diferença horária muito grande e não conseguem acompanhar tanto, nós portugueses temos a ideia de que a MLS sim, é um pouco mais fraca do que as ligas europeias. No entanto, faço o convite a todos os portugueses para verem os jogos que conseguirem, porque realmente é uma liga que está a crescer muito, e sem dúvida vai ser uma das principais ligas nos futuros anos.
Muito obrigado, cara, e boa sorte no jogo.
Obrigado,
Cool.
obrigado.
We'll get a translation here on that very last answer.
So Miguel was asking Nuno about the perception of MLS in Portugal, and Nuno said that, well, there's not a lot of awareness of the league. Of course, the existence of the league is known, but because of time difference, which is 5 hours for most of the year, people don't really have their eyes on the league. Therefore, their perception is one that is probably made by, based on bias, which is that the league is not that strong because it's in the United States. But when Nuno arrived here, he quickly dispelled that notion. He realized that this was a very competitive league. He talked about the parity once again and how that makes it very competitive. And he welcomed Portuguese audiences to watch the league. He also said that given that parity and the fact that there are a lot of really good players in this league, it's only going to grow and become one of the top leagues in the world.
All right. Looks like we are out of questions, so we'll end it there. Nuno, appreciate you taking the time from home today. Appreciate everyone getting onto this. As always, if you need anything, just let us know, and we'll see most of you here at the bank on Saturday. See you, everyone.
Thank you all.
Thanks, Nuno.
Obrigado.